What's up? Just gonna do some talking and ranting this early morning, man. And as you hear in the title, for the ladies, it's a shame, man, that no matter how much you love an individual, the more you do it to your own detriment. I'm not on any bitter stuff. If you coming in the chat, at least you can do is say hello and give a like. Donate it if you can. I've actually had to come to this speech where I spoke to my ex about her daughter. Her daughter's birthday was yesterday, turning 17. And she had these high expectations for her boyfriend, who's 16, to buy her a pair of Jordans and a bracelet. And I'm talking to my ex-girlfriend about her daughter. And by the way, I knew her daughter since she was how young? And here's the craziness of it. Yeah, we doing the morning folk, man. The morning folk. Good morning, folk America. The multifaceted man morning talk show. Somebody put that in the chat. Woo! And while I was talking to her daughter, she was telling me that she was upset because her boyfriend didn't get her anything. So now, instead of, sticking to her guns that she said earlier she didn't want to do anything, she basically stated, shout out to Mosh, she basically stated that she was good. When homeboy couldn't deliver, that's when all shit broke loose. And for some odd reason, I wondered while speaking to my ex-girlfriend, where does this chick who's 17, just newly minted 17, get this delusion like she lives in the hills of California or Beverly Hills? Where does this chick who live on Park Heights in West Baltimore, where does she get this delusion of inclusion? Where does she get this? And I was like, you do know that you and her father are not rich. I'm pretty sure you don't even make $100,000. Because I actually looked it up multiple times. If you took the year of my birth, 1982, and you looked how much $1,000 was valued, you had 3 times the spending power. You had a little bit over $3,000, about $3,098 in the 80s. So even though I may make more than my father did at the same age, or even when I was 30, guess what? His dollar was 3 times better than mine. Oh yeah, I'm gonna speak on that one about the police officer who dropped the lady. I don't have a problem with it. because I've been in situations like that in Baltimore. Don't hit me. But I'm going to save that for later on. This is for the ladies. How the hell did I ask her? Did you raise her to think that she was entitled? Did you raise her to think that she could get anything from any man? Because she even said, when I said this fairy tale princess diaries bullshit, where did she get that? And she said, I don't know. And then, of course, she spoke to her father like, well, even if a guy gives you something, you shouldn't give him anything. And I told my ex, he's wrong for that, because what he's going to do, he's going to give his daughter a condition and make her basically insufferable to be around because she's developing a selfish behavioral attitude. You're going to make your daughter single for the rest of her goddamn life, being a selfish, insufferable person. You don't see black women today suffering from a lack of men who even want to speak with them. Let's not even talk about speak with them. Let's actually tell the truth. There's a lack of men who even want to be in the same damn room with black women now. Okay? Let's tell the truth. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, if the guy did this, it's nice to give each other's gifts. Why, oh, why, at 17, newly minted 17, you're putting 35-year-old expectations on a 16-year-old boy? The pure and utter foolishness. But people like myself will be constantly told that you hate women. We're constantly told that we're not being fair. We're constantly told that we're too harsh. And my rebuttal is this: we're not harsh enough. What a lot of black parents need to do, especially with their daughters, is tell them, I love you, you're a princess to me, but you're not a princess to everyone else. I cannot spoil you. It's okay for dads to take their daughters on dates and give them a standard of what the date. What's not okay is giving them unrealistic expectations, especially at very early ages with young boys and men. I don't even know why people get in relationships even in college. When one, you should be focused on your studies, and two, I can't take you seriously. There's too many options. Many options for me. For you faithful, faithful, good luck. You literally, the first time you're surrounded by young adults, 18 through the average 22, raising hormones and mental supervision around. Majority of the time, you're there. Unless you live with your parents. See, we put these emphases on the wrong shit, ladies. We put a lot of emphasis on money and never character. And you ultimately lose because why? Ego, guilt, shame, need to be right. uncoachable, unapproachable, unteachable. You're not giving black men a better option. You're not becoming the only option. You're giving us subpar products. What did my man Edgar said to fucking Homelander? You're not a god. You're just bad product. That's all you are. You're bad product. How do you have first dibs on your men and your men are running in the other direction? You have over 1 million children sired by non-black men, but yet you put that shit on black men like we're the fucking people making these babies. You have 1 million more children than we do. We have 600 to 700,000 more marriages than you. Do you go out and call them non-black men you had babies by deadbeats? No. What you're going to do is you're going to parade them little mulatto children around with their nice little curly hair and fair skin like they're the third coming of Jesus Christ. And you will never speak ill of that non-black man. You will never say anything vile about that non-black man. As a matter of fact, he doesn't have to have the degrees, the muscles, the swag, the style and profile, the looks that a black man has to have even to be considered. But shout out to the late, great David Carroll. That white skin will cure all iniquities and all flaws. It will defeat all sins. But you know what's pretty interesting? You know, it's really interesting, right? Because there's a few chicks I knew in the department who had children by non-white men. And those non-white men were married. And they kept telling this chick that he was going to leave his woman. And she believed them. Like a dumbass. And you try to pull the sister over and tell a game. But you know what happens? You realize one good thing. A lot of our sisters are too dumb to be stupid. A lot of them are. You don't know how to pick good men. Let's say you do pick a college-educated guy in STEM. You're so disturbed and so angered and frustrated because he's a better man than you are a woman that you will do everything in your otherworldly power to sabotage that man and destroy his life. Think about that. You chase away literally the best men that you can produce. You're the only race of women to do that. I'm not here to talk about peace and love. I'm carrying the sword. I've said this in my real life. That Kevin Samuels, God rest his soul in peace, power, and paradise. That's our brother. We love him very much. But guess what? I'm on some other shit. I'm an Aries. I'm a god of war. Give me my battle axe in my left hand, give me my sword in the right, and put that goddamn 1911 45 caliber drop holster on my fucking hip. And let's go. Let's fucking go. See, reality has to dictate. You give up and chase away the best of your community, the best we have to offer, and you willy-nilly will give the best men in STEM, athletics, engineering, anything. You will give those men on a silver platter with golden forks to white women. But like the OxyClean man, wait, there's more. You actually give your tradesmen, your skilled tradesmen, over to the Hispanic women. And I'm pretty sure white women will say, hey, that $200,000 a year plumber, I like that. That $150,000 truck driver, I like that. But what's really disturbing is that you put all these expectations from an early age on young men, but yet, what should we expect from you? Majority of you are too damn overweight. Majority of you are insufferable. You don't see women like on the thumbnail like that. I graduated high school in 2000. From 2000 to 2005, maybe 10, black women were in damn good shape, at least. After 2005 or 2010, y'all just said, fuck it. Take me for who I am. You praise, you revere women like Lizzo. I'm winning, bitch. No, you're not. You're a fucking caricature. You're a fucking joke. You're just a modern day minstrel show. Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. Let's call Megan what she really is. Not a stallion, but a goddamn liar. Yeah, you got a fat ass, but you got rocks between your fucking head. Don't go there, Jones. Don't go. Okay, I'm going to go there. What you need to be is somebody arrested for fucking lying. Giving a false statement to police. But yet, black women aren't protected. You sure as hell don't look out for black men. Don't go there. Don't go there. You got Cardi B telling you bitches all kinds of ill shit. But what the fuck she doing for her husband? Got a fucking broom in hand, multi-millionaire, sweeping that goddamn floor. Every time you see her live on Instagram, she's in that goddamn kitchen. Beyonce for 2 decades, talked about single fucking ladies. But what's her? Married to a man that's better than her. And you dumb motherfuckers bought it hook, line, and sinker. And you wonder why the Black Manosphere exists. Because it's supported by idiots like you. It's not good enough that black men have damn near almost defeated white supremacy. on a day-to-day basis. We have more black men going to college than prison. We have more black men going to skilled labor forces than prison. Even though you go to college more than we do, guess what? We still, even though we have the foot of the military complex called the United States of America on our back and neck, we still out-earn you. And the least you can do, and I'm just saying, the least you can do is be an asset, be appreciative. You can't even do that. You can't even do that. You can't even think about this. You allow all these bitches and the majority of them to make money off of your stupid ass that you could have been spending on the education of your children, especially your boys. But you love sending Asian people to college and prosperity, whether it's your goddamn nails, the fake ass horsehair, because you hate your goddamn self and you project goddamn men and children. Oh, you just try to change women and you had a strong black woman. Nobody wants your strongly built ass. Nobody. Nah, duh. I even had, when I was talking to my same ex-girlfriend, she like, well, I had to come to the realization a lot of men don't like someone challenging them. Why the fuck should I have somebody challenging me when you should be supporting me? The problem, what it really truly comes down to, is that y'all don't understand men at all, and men understand you too damn much. Give, take, but you don't want to give anything from what's being taken, from what's earned. Something. But giving them shit in return. What makes it even more ridiculous is that you give even the average brothers making it, you give them your ass to kiss. And you really think these average brothers don't have brothers, cousins, friends, associates who are high tier, and see how you treat their family members, their friends, and their associates? You really think they're going to choose you? If ignorance is bliss, then wipe the goddamn smile off my face. You want me to believe a fucking lie? I've been an officer for combined, if you talk about both tours, 16 years. You cannot lie about who you are in your house. It's almost impossible. Pretty much damn near impossible. And I've seen that you pick the worst of men because, one, you got to damn near pick a guy who's a sorry son of a bitch, because anybody who's worth a pile of piss would never deal with you. I had to get in my ex ass. Nobody wants to be challenged. Why the fuck do I need to be challenged by a goddamn woman when I'm just working 8, 10, 12, 16 fucking hours against the forces of white supremacy and racism, where I'm in a country that's fucking diametrically opposed to my very existence, and I come home to be challenged? Well, you mean pushing to be great? Bitch, really? Who the fuck wants that? What you confuse for settling is what men go through as content. Being happy that you're nappy. Being content. Being appreciative of your position in life. And what makes it really, really, really strange is that hood bitches who were never brought to the mayor's ball or the governor's ball have these ambitions and dreams of men who could buy them fucking diamond-studded tennis bracelets, cars from countries they can't pronounce the names of. And it's not because they helped build that man to be something. It's just because they got a vagina and they exist and they draw air through their nostrils. But I don't want to settle. Bitch, you got 3 kids by 3 different men. Bitch, you got 5 kids by 5 different men. But you don't want to settle. Suck 3 dicks. Oops, too late. Your black ass don't want to settle. Think about it. You get mad with a black man with a white woman, but guess what? That white woman was with him when he was broke. That white woman was with him when you called him Dusty. You ever figure that out? She stuck with the damn boy through thick and thin. And when he finally made it, who do you think he's going to have loyalty to? Black women have reduced themselves to be the idiots of the dating world. We may be the trash men of the dating world, but you sure as shit are the fucking idiots. You sure as shitting the fucking idiots, man. And it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck kind of women I'm gonna have to be like, hey, are you a good wife to my son? Are you gonna be a good mother to my future grandchildren? What did you walk into? A man speaking the truth. That's what. There are so low expectations for black women in this day and time. It's not even fucking funny. It's not even fucking funny. You go around here lying to yourselves and other people. You're not doing great. You're not winning. You're losing. Women are not judged by their college degrees. They're not judged on how much money they make, what house they bought. They're judged on the children they raise, the culture they teach, the men they support. The hypocrisy of it all. The stupidity of what it is. There's no fucking reason that I can hear a black woman talk about settling. Stop lying to yourselves. Majority of you never will even see a man who make 100,000 unless you hire them for their medical or legal services or to fix the roof of your house or the plumbing inside of it. Majority of you don't even hang around the areas of where these men exist. But you have the audacity to talk about winning. To say black men are dusty. When you insult someone, that doesn't make them inquire or galvanize to help you. You hate being black so much that you will throw your own men under the bus and literally let this country cannibalize your children. You don't even nurture your sons to be the men you would want to see. You allow the system to cannibalize them. You rather pay more money in their AAU basketball, hoping that this young boy gets some hoop dreams, than to get him a tutor in algebra, calculus, geometry, English. You are so fucking pathetic and lazy that you won't even teach your children fundamentals of penmanship and phonics. But then you want men like myself, BGS, Angry Man, Jesse Veal the Third, Mr. Z, Art New Style, Art of Zipmore, Bitter Truth. You want men like us to shut the fuck up because we point a mirror to you. We see you for what you are, not who you tell us that you are. We see reality, not the fantasy. It's like the psychological profile of Superman, the three personalities: Superman, Kal-El, and Clark Kent. There was a psychologist who actually did a paper on it. And fundamentally, Clark is who he is. Kal is from where he's from. Superman is what he does. To break it down even more simplistic, shout out to Dean Cain when he had the New Adventures, when he Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman back in the 90s. He said when he was on the show, while he was on the show in an episode, he said, Clark is who I am. Superman is what I do. And fundamentally, that's where black women lose. You don't like men for who they are, you like them for what they do. See, bitter. Here's the worst part. They dream of being with Superman all the time, but at work, they've been around Clark Kent for years. That's why I love Superman, because he's really a critique of how people, no matter how you can stand right in front of them, what they perceive is what they believe. Somebody put that in the chat. What they perceive is what they believe. You literally, all you have to do is take the glasses off and you can see what you have right in front of you. And that is the fatal flaw of black women. Clark Kent's been in your face for decades. And all you got to do is take off the glasses. No. You can't go by Spider-Man. Can't go by Spider-Man because he wears a mask. He wears a mask. Can't go by Bruce Wayne. He wears a mask. He wears a mask. No, horrible, horrible, horrible. Clark is the ultimate. You know why? Because Superman proves that women are so dumb that his disguise is not a mask. Hold on. I'm back. His disguise is not a mask. It's his character and characteristics. That's why. What women in our community perceive, that's what they believe. They don't want a guy like a nuclear physicist. They don't want a guy who's an electrician. They want Tupac in a suit. And if anybody knows anything about Tupac, especially when he had his time in Baltimore, Tupac went to the fucking School of the Arts with Jada Pinkett. If you know anything about the School of the Arts in Baltimore, that is not the most masculine school in the in the city. Not like he went to Lake Clifton. Not like he went to Emerson. He went to the School of the Arts. You went to school with a bunch of artsy fartsy motherfuckers. Ballet dancers, painters, people who sketch and draw, actors, actresses. There's nothing wrong with being an actor, an artist, because I draw myself. But these chicks are so concerned with an image that they don't know what's the difference between a caricature versus character. See, this is where I got to disagree with Artist and MC a little bit. The New 52 did have a lot of great stories. They changed some things, probably because some older fans like myself and Artisan may not agree with. But what happened was, when Wonder Woman and Superman were romantically in a relationship, Wonder Woman loved him for who he was. Lois loved him for what he can do. Wonder Woman is a demigoddess. She's half Amazonian, half Olympian goddess. Her brothers are Hercules, Ares. Her uncles are Poseidon. Her father is Zeus. She's used to being with physically powerful men. But she's looking at Clark and said, "You literally have the powers of a god, but you're just such a normal, everyday man. You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention." See, this is the thing about Batman. Batman has to wear a mask. And he's not the disguise is the mask. When you wear a mask, okay, you can hide what you are. When you wear just a pair of glasses and all you got to do is slunch and act clumsy and act weaker than what you truly are, that takes skill. That takes a lot of skill. And what happens is a lot of women out there fall for the dumb shit. Oh, this guy's boring. Maybe being boring is actually what you need. Safety, provision. It's a very skillful thing because we have a bunch of women who say, take me as I am, but you never hear them say that I'm going to do the same for my men. You literally are walking around all day with Superman, and you're too stupid and too arrogant, too egotistical to even really view the man as the man. But what happens? You become a failure. You become illogical. But then you want to blame black men for shit that it was your doing. You drunk the Kool-Aid the government was offering. You abandoned our families. You, not him, you. And he has all right for when he gets out the fucking ghettos, when he gets out the fucking poverty lines, to the point where he doesn't owe you shit. And I'm going to say something about that Harley Quinn show. Batman doesn't drink, and I'm probably a lifelong fan of Batman longer than most people who even know who he is. Batman doesn't drink. Even in The Dark Knight Returns, which I read and held, which was given to me as a birthday gift when I was a little boy, he even said, and even Commissioner Gordon said, all these years, I thought you were drunk and it was all apple juice and sparkling cider this whole time. Batman does not simp. He doesn't whine over women. He doesn't dwell with women. Batman is he's too driven to truly be in a fulfilling relationship. Why do you think he has so many Robins? Batman is literally the Michael Jackson of the superhero world. He's trying to reclaim his childhood that was stolen from him from Joe Chill. Batman, when he rescues a Robin, he rescues Robin. The reason why he has a Robin is to rescue that Robin from becoming him. When in the fuck has Harley Quinn been able to sneak up on Bruce Wayne slash Batman and overtake him? Never, unless he wanted to be. That's the thing that gets me about the Harley Quinn show. Harley Quinn is not a major villain. Harley Quinn was never a major threat to Batman. It was always the Joker. Is he Apex? It depends. Because if the world's being invaded, I'm probably not calling Batman. least not yet. He may can do the strategy, maybe, but yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that red and blue boy from Metropolis. We're gonna get that Amazon warrior from Themyscira. Hey, Barry Allen, where you at? We're gonna get that living computer cyborg. Hey, we're gonna get the king of the fucking seas. I mean, Batman's cool, but Apex is a little pushing. I constantly look at this shit between black men and black women. I wish the one thing would be said. You really don't want us, but you just can't stand us to be away and to be happy. Somebody put that in the chat. You really don't want us, but you can't stand for us to go away and be happy. You say we ain't shit. You say we dusty. You say all this vile stuff about us. And I agree with Dennis Sperling. You get every time you get in front of a fucking camera and a microphone, you tell us how much we ain't shit. You don't spare one moment of saying we ain't shit. But then when we go and be happy and say, you're right, we're not shit. We're going to go our own way. Why you can't be with a strong black woman? Why you can't be with a strong black woman? You get a psychiatrist that fucking hates black men. And all this for what? Shout out to Devin. Woo! For the support to Cash App. You fucking hate black men, but you can't let us go. Because you know you have no one else. You have no one else. That's how bad your options are. You say you hate us, you say we ain't shit, but you literally have nobody fucking else. And that's what's fucking amazing about you. You're so poor on being something that's supposed to be naturally a woman that you ain't shit. Is it all black women? No. And I'm gonna stop saying that because why? Fundamentally, you're gonna have options and you're gonna have variables outside the equation. But here's the problem. Even the best of you stay quiet about condemning you. There's plenty of black women who will not hold their own black women and their sisters accountable because if they hold them accountable, their skeletons come out the closet. And that's where the pathetic lies. That's where the stupidity hits the road. A lot of you women in our community, you gone off that water. You got that weed and formaldehyde, that angel dust, that PCP. I'm gonna tell you something, Mel, about that. Sometimes Superman says stuff because he's nice. If Superman ever turned evil, there ain't much Batman can ever do. He's pretty much dead. Even Batman admitted that. Like, he really wonders why Clark doesn't look at himself as a god. It really baffles him. See, this is the reason why I love The Boys season 3 with Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy was betrayed, even though he was a complete and utter asshole and probably kind of deserved it. But besides that one, Soldier Boy was betrayed by his people. And he become discombobulated by it. And that's the state black men are. You betrayed me, but what the fuck do I do next? What the fuck do I do next? And that's the state where black men are. We tried simping, we tried talking nice, we tried all this shit, and it just doesn't work. The only weapon you have left is what? Your indifference. Leave that ugly situation. Like that Maze featuring Frankie Beverly song, Running Away. Trying to leave a bad situation. Why? This is the challenge I'm gonna give a lot of black women. Why should black men stay? Honestly. Why? Why should they fucking stay? Why should they stay? Let's talk about the sons you have right now. One of my Padawans who's got his security clearance, his private detective license, and his permit to carry a firearm that I trained him up to do, thanks to the people who donate. His own mother won't even give him a key to the house. And he works overnight security at Morgan State. His own mother shitted on him and say, "Well, this is my house. You don't have a room. Those are my rooms." Why the fuck? Why the fuck should we be loyal? Why? Why? Give us one fucking reason. Stay in your place, black man. Why should I take you seriously? You are completely and utterly pathetic. There is no way in fucking hell I would ever take you seriously. You're right, Bay. He needs to move and never come back. And this is the shit that rarely gets spoken about in the black community. You got to deal with feminism in your fucking mother's house first before you even step out that bitch. Your son's working, but you refuse to give him a key because you scared that you're not going to have any control or power. But you still want that boy to come back and help you when you're broke, when you're elderly, when you're alone. I say this: show black women the same love they showed us for the last 50 fucking years. Show them, give them the mirror image of what they've given us. Hell, let's just give them 10% of what they've given us and watch them fucking put themselves in an insane asylum. They wouldn't even be able to take one fucking week of black men turning their backs on them. This is how pathetic you are. It's not even the men you're dating and screwing who you treat badly. It's the men you birth. It's the goddamn men you birth you treat so poorly. You worrying about if a man's 6'6" when the average man is 5'8". Hit that cash app or that super chat, please. That's the wrong with you buzzards. You fucking buzzards worrying about the wrong shit. You're not worrying about if this guy is actually educated. Can he go places? Can he save this family? You're not worried about shit important. Average woman in our fucking community is over fucking weight. Have kids out of wedlock. Ain't worth but $5 fucking. Don't even understand how to treat men. Pathetic. It's pathetic. It's very sickening if you really think about it on a fundamental scale and level. But let me get in here talking to my father, get some breakfast. Thank you all who have listened. Thank you all who supported and donated. Thank you all who put a like. Please share this because I'm going to go with even more depth about a few more situations later today. Whoa! Be blessed and be prosperous. And black men, walk out there with your chest high, your nose in the air, because you've been the shit all this time. And it's not your fault that your own damn women don't even realize it. Go wherever you're celebrated and go be happy. Whoa! That's an order from the commander. And we're out. Woo!